Emergency 911.
Help me, my brother's dead.
What's your name?
Mickey,
What do you mean by your brother's dead?
he killed himself.
How did he do it?
With a gun.
Okay, are you home alone?
Well, I'm home alone with my sister.
Okay.
Get someone here, quick.
Did you just find him, Nikki?
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Nikki, stay on the phone with me, hon, okay?
Why'd you do it?
Nikki, I've got help on the way. You just wait a minute, okay?
Quick, please.
Nikki, don't hang up on me, okay?
I won't. Just
Nikki?
If you clicked on this video, you probably already know who Sewerslvt is, and if you don't, you're missing out. A lot of music has a meaning and purpose, and the current rendition of Sewerslvt has changed from what it used to be. What you just heard is a few years old, but it's one of the only ways I can express what Sewerslvt sounds like without using my words. And sometimes, when I'm really low in life, I go back to that track to keep myself from ending it all. So if I've held your attention this far, you probably want to know more about this music. I listen to a lot of different music, but there is one reason Sewerslvt is my favorite artist of all time. Whether it be diving into existential dread or having a moment of self-fabricated deja vu, I'm probably listening to Sewerslvt. What makes Sewerslvt's music so great? I want you to imagine yourself looking down into an abyss. It's dark, cold, and unforgiving, but it's omnipotent. This abyss will tell you what the meaning of life is through emotions, but you'll never find the end. And for each second you stare at it, it stares back. Listening to Sewerslvt while fully immersed in their sounds is similar to wrapping yourself in a blanket of comforting lies while laying on a bed made of the cold, hard truth. You'll fall asleep wrapped in the lies you tell yourself, but you can't deny that what you were sleeping on are facts at the end of the day. Just plug in the variables yourself. Are you a terrible person? Maybe you're trying your best. Sometimes your best just isn't enough. Sometimes on long road trips, I'll blast this music to remind myself of the truth. Instead of screaming the metal music, Sewerslvt will scream for me. The music is very much like a yin and a yang. At times it will be comforting, and at times it will make you very uncomfortable. Who is Sewerslvt? I'm probably not the best person to answer this question, but as far as I know, Sewerslvt used to go by the name Sad Boy Sheldon, and their music back then was different, but enjoyable. Take a listen. Yeah, it is nowhere near the same as to what you heard in the intro. Their music started to take a turn shortly before they rebranded themselves to the artists we know today. And somewhere along those lines, she became trans? When I first learned this history of my favorite artist, I paused and I asked myself, what went wrong? What happened? No, I mean really, seriously, ask yourself, of all the transsexual people you know, how many have a normal background or backstory? I don't know any. What made the artist take such a shift in music? I don't know, but just by the way the music has been produced, so many emotions have been put into this music, and every time it reminds me of what I've been through. It won't let me forget, and for that, I'm grateful. Okay, now call this LARP, call me a schizo, whatever, but I swear to God, sometimes when I'm listening to this music, I can hear voices. Now, obviously they are in the song, I'm not an idiot, but I feel these voices are sometimes talking directly to me, like the music was made for me. Almost like I'm being spoken to directly by an outside force, trying to breach the music. On God, this music is 4D. I can't just hear it, I can fucking feel it. You know, there's this thing people get while driving. That overwhelming feeling to just rip the steering wheel into the oncoming lane, to floor it off of a cliff. This is referred to as the Call of the Void. I feel as though the Call of the Void exists in this music. It makes the music feel alive, and no other artist I've listened to has that power. To make the music reach such a wide audience but make it feel so personalized, like the music is trying to talk to me, almost like it's trying to say how much it hates me and how much it loves me. It makes me feel special. You've probably heard me rant about this long enough, and if you've also listened to Sewerslvt for a while, you probably know how I feel to a certain extent too. So go ahead and tell me how you feel, I want to know. I'll list the tracks I used in this video and then some others from a different time period, and then some of my all-time favorites. Oh, and don't forget to show your support for indie music. Consider subscribing to the Patreon. That's going to be in the description too. Just remember that Junko loves you, and sometimes it's nice to know that at least someone loves you.